Hey, Dom here, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to create an automation that will take any YouTube video, get the transcript from it, and then utilize that transcript to create a viral script for a short form piece of content. So for TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, as well as write an email for your list. And there's a bunch of other things that you can do if you want to add to this and get very, very creative. But if you're somebody who, like me, likes watching YouTube videos and gets a lot of content inspiration from YouTube, this will automate that entire process for you. And again, just help you never run out of content ideas. And that's the great thing about AI. Now, the way that I like building out these automations, especially when I create YouTube videos for these automations, is I'm somebody who, like, when I watch YouTube videos, I I don't want to go through an entire YouTube video and then realize I have to sign up for all these subscriptions and then have to pay a bunch of money to utilize it. No, this is going to be a free way to do this. So rest assured, you will be able to create this without having to use your credit card for anything. You can sign up for the $10 make.com, $10 a month make.com plan. It's very, very high powered, but you don't need to. You can, if this is your first time utilizing make.com, you can start for free. We're also going to use Airtable over here. You can also use Google Sheets for this as well. Just do the same exact thing that I'm doing here in Airtable, but you can also sign up for Airtable for free. Okay. And so let's jump over to Airtable. If you want to create an Airtable account, I'll link it below for you to get started. Same with make.com. I'll link that below. But what you'll do when you get into Airtable is just create a new base, go into the new base, right? It's going to look blank over here. So let me just create a new one for you. We'll start from scratch. And then I'm going to call this one. So let me rename this table. I'm going to call this one YouTube content inspo. All right. And what we're going to do is we're going to change up the columns here. So the first column is going to be, let's do the URL and let's map in URL here. So let's choose URL there. Second column is going to be the transcript, and let's do long text there. Do you want to save the changes? Yes. So basically what's going to happen here in this automation is anytime we input a YouTube URL here in this column, this automation will fire and we'll gather the transcript of that video. And then what we'll do is, let's duplicate this field. We'll utilize that transcript to now write a short form script for us for TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts. We'll do long text there. Let's duplicate this again and we'll edit the field and we'll do email. So we'll also have it write an email for our list for us. Long text, leave that there, save it. And then let's delete this one. We don't need that. Status, let's edit. We can leave it. We can leave status, but let's do pending and let's do complete, right? And so pending would mean you haven't utilized the short form script or the email yet. Complete would mean it's done, right? So just a good way to stay organized. And then we'll do one more. Let me move myself out the way first. So let's do one more, which is going to be last modified. Sorry, I'm not searching. So let's title it last modified, and the field will be last modified time, and then create the field. And so what this last modified column will do is just keep everything very organized so that here in this automation, we can put it in descending order so that it grabs the last URL that we input in here. Okay, so let's go back into make.com. Again, sign up for a make.com account. If you don't have one already, you can get started for free. We'll go ahead, go into scenarios, create a new scenario, and let's call this one YouTube content inspo. All right, our trigger here is going to be Airtable. Okay, we're going to do watch records. Okay, you're going to need to connect your Airtable account. Okay, the way that you're going to do it is you're just going to click the button that says create your connection, and then just make sure to add in your base. Whatever you named your base, make sure to add it in and then grant access, and then you'll be able to do this. Okay, but let me go ahead and find my base. So this is the YouTube demo base that I'm using. The table is going to be the YouTube content inspo. All right, our trigger field, and this is why we created the last modified, is going to be last modified. The label field is going to be the URL. Okay, the limit we can do at 1 if you just want to run this one at a time. If you want to grab multiple URLs, right, multiple YouTube videos, and run this run this automation multiple times at a time, then just increase your limit. Okay, but for this purpose, I'm just going to do limit of 1. Okay, and we don't need to map in anything else here. So let's go ahead and save. Let me go grab a YouTube video. So let's go to YouTube. Let's go grab an Alex Hormozy video. So Alex Hormozy. And I don't want to grab one that's too long. Like I don't want an hour. Let's see. Let's try to find one under 30 minutes. 4:47, 11. Let me try to grab one of his videos here. Come on. All of his stuff is so long. This is like Motivation Hub. I want to get like one of his that's under 30 minutes. Here's one. All right. All right, so let's grab this URL. Let's go ahead and paste it into the bottom one here. We can just delete these two over here, just so everything's nice and clean. All right, so now we have the URL that we can test. All right, so choose manually where to start, and it should grab that URL. There it is perfectly. Okay, now the next thing that we need to do is let's do OpenAI. What we need to do here, all right, because the way that we're going to set this up is we're going to use an API on Rapid API, but we need to clean things up to actually feed the API the correct data. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, just hang with me over here. All right. So what we need to do is OpenAI, all right, create a completion, add in your OpenAI account over here. All right. And then our completion, our model is going to be 40 mini. And what we need to do is we need to feed it the URL, and we have to have it clean it up. So let's do user text content is going to be take this YouTube URL and just output the video ID. Okay, because we don't need the entire URL for this API connection. We just need the video ID. All right, so then we'll enter, we'll paste in the URL there, and that will be our prompt. Okay, and you'll see why this is important in a second. Now, what we need to do is we need to hook up an API to basically scrape that YouTube video so that it can grab the transcripts. All right. So the way that we're going to do that is we're going to open up a new tab. We're going to go to rapidapi.com. We're going to sign up for an account. Okay. It's free. You don't have to hook up your credit card. Don't worry about it. Let me sign into my account. So let's go there. All right, and here in Rapid API, I'm going to link this below. I'm going to go into my workspace and link this for you, YouTube Transcript, right? What you're going to need to do is go into YouTube Transcript, okay? Once I link it below, you're going to click on this basic plan right here, and then you're going to, here is going to give you a button that says subscribe to plan, okay? You have to make sure you're subscribed to this plan. Otherwise, this automation won't work, all right? You're going to get 100 requests a month, right? So 100 YouTube videos that you can transcribe per month, pretty dang good on the free plan, right? So once you do that, you'll go ahead and we'll go into, let me find the playground. So let's go back over here. Let's go home. Let's go to workspace. Oops, let's go back. Okay, here. Now, once you're subscribed to the plan, you're going to get an API key, okay? Now, I'll tell you what we'll do in a second. So let's hop back over to make and let's create this module. So we'll go to add another module. This time it's going to be a HTTP module. And this one is going to be, let's open it up, make an API key auth request. All right. Now we're going to need to add in our key here. Okay. So our key is going to be, if we go back into Rapid API, this right here, you're not going to be able to copy here. Right? You see here where it says x-rapid API-key. We're going to copy this. Do not copy this little quotation mark right there. And I'm going to go back into make. We're going to paste it right there. And then right here, we need to put in rapid, capital R. Okay. Everything else lowercase and rapid, and then leave the rest there because you see x-rapid API-key. It's the same right here. Okay. So we need to make sure that that matches up. And then we'll go ahead and create. I already have this connected. So I'm going to choose the key. It's going to be this one. All right. Now the URL that we have to map in, let's go back into Rapid API. Okay. We're going to copy. So do not copy this little quotation mark right here. We're going to copy this URL all the way up to video ID equals. Okay. We're not going to copy the rest of this right here. We're going to go back, paste it in here. And then what we're going to do is click and we're going to map in this result. Okay. Because this result from ChatGPT is going to give us the YouTube video ID for our video. So the Alex Hormozi video that I put in there. So let's go ahead and map that in. All right. Method is going to be get. All right. And then let's go ahead and save this. All right. Now, once this is saved, this is going to grab that entire transcript from the YouTube video. So if we go ahead and run this, so let's run it. Let me move myself out the way. That just cleaned it up. So if we look at this output right here, let's go find the result. The video ID is, okay, so the prompt is wrong here. So this is not going to work because look how it says the video ID is, we just need this right here. So I need to change this prompt. So let's go back into the OpenAI module. I'll pop this up. We'll change the prompt. Take this and just output the video ID. Take this. All right, I'm going to redo this. Look at the YouTube video URL below. Output only the video ID, nothing else. So we'll see if that works in terms of the output. Let me try to run this module only, and then let's go ahead over here. Let's grab this URL. We'll copy it. We'll go back in here, and let's see how the output is. All right, perfect, right? So this is what we need. So this is just the video URL. That's what we need. So let's go ahead and let me move my big head out the way. Let's right click on here, choose where to start, choose manually, and then we're going to choose that same YouTube URL. We'll save it. Let me move myself and let's run it. And now this should work properly. So if we go over here and we open this up and we go to the output, it should be right here in the data. So here's the transcript. This is the entire transcript of the video. You see how it looks very, very messy, right? And so now what we need to do is we need to clean this transcript up over here because it's extremely messy. So what we're going to do is we're going to create another OpenAI module. We're going to go to create a completion. Let's get my big head out the way. The model is going to be 4.0 mini. And let's pop this up. Role is going to be user. Text content is going to be analyze the YouTube transcripts below. Output just the transcript only, removing any unnecessary text. Enter, enter, and then let's go ahead and paste in this data right here. All right. So we'll go ahead and save that. And now if we run this through again, so let's right click over here. Let's choose where to start, choose manually, and we're going to choose the exact same YouTube URL. We're going to save it, and let's go ahead and run this once. So now we'll have it run all the way through. It just gathered the transcripts. And now this ChatGPT module, this is cleaning up the transcript for us. All right. And now once we have the transcript cleaned up for us, we can do really anything that we want with this automation. And so what I'm going to show you in this video is how to create a short form viral script for short form content, as well as an email. But get creative with this stuff. You know, if you want to do anything else with these YouTube transcriptions, go ahead and do it. Right. This is just a foundation of an automation for you to build on top of. Now, if we go ahead and look at this output here, if we look at the result, look at that. Nice. So much better. So we're going to map this now into Airtable, and then we're going to utilize this to create a short form script. So let's go to OpenAI again. What I like doing is I like creating an assistant and training the assistant on my business, my brand voice, all of my short form posts, etc. Okay, so you can go ahead and utilize that methodology if you want. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to create a completion. I'm just going to put create a completion over here. This way you can just kind of get an idea of how this works. We'll use the 4.0 mini again. And then I'm just going to put in a very, very basic prompt in here. Obviously, if you want it to sound like your brand voice, you're going to need to, beef up this prompt and do some work to it. But what I'm going to say is take the YouTube transcript below and repurpose it into a short form viral TikTok script for my accounts, all about helping, I hate when it does this, helping business owners use AI in their business. And then we'll go ahead and paste in this result right here. All right. Now we're going to do the exact same thing for email. So let's do another OpenAI module. I'm going to do create a completion over here. Actually, what I'm going to do, let's go over here. I'm just going to copy and paste everything and then just write this for email, and then we'll just tailor it for email. So let's go ahead and, let's go ahead and copy all of this. We'll save this. Let's go into this one. Model, it's going to be 4.0 mini. Where is 4.0 mini? 4.0 mini. Let's wait for this to load. We'll add message, user, text content, map it in again. And this time we're going to put and repurpose it into an email for my business. all about helping business owners use AI in their business, right? Very basic prompt. Again, to get a better output, you got to beef up that prompt a little bit. All right. Now let's auto align this. All right. So you can see where we're at right now. So Airtable, what Airtable is going to do is this is where we're storing our YouTube URLs and where we're housing all of our data. All right. This OpenAI module is just getting us the video ID from the YouTube video. This is going to get the transcript, this HTTP module. This is going to clean up that little ugly transcript that we got over there. And then this is going to create a short form script for us. This is going to create an email. Now, the only thing that we need to do is just map everything back into Airtable. So we'll go back to Airtable, or if you're using Google Sheets, do Google Sheets. We're going to update a record. All right, let's make sure we select the correct base and the correct table. So let's let this populate. Table is going to be YouTube content inspo. Record ID, let's scroll all the way down to Airtable. Let's grab this ID. So it updates the same exact row for us. And then we're going to map in the transcript. So the transcript, if we scroll down, it's going to be this first result of this OpenAI module. Our short form script is going to be the second result. And our email is going to be the third result. And then what we can do is we can unselect this map. We can set it to pending. And now our automation is done. So let's auto align this. Let's go ahead, right click here, choose where to start. Let's run this all the way through. We're going to choose manually. Oops, choose where to start, choose manually. Let's choose this. We'll save it, run once, okay? And then I'll show you the outputs on this. And then once you're ready to turn the scenario on, you're just going to click this button right here, and you're going to select the cadence on how often you want this automation to run. Do you want it to run once a day? Are you going to be grabbing YouTube videos and do URLs once a day? Are you going to do it once a week? And you grab YouTube URLs over the week and just have this run once a week? Do you just want to run it manually the way that we're doing it right now? So that's entirely up to you. But here is a great automation to use as a foundation, because once you have the transcripts of all these different YouTube videos, you can really do anything that you want with this. So get very creative with it. The whole goal in terms of a lot of the automations that I like to create is just, utilize these automations, utilize AI to help do a lot of the thinking for you. And here in this example, especially when it comes to content creation, right? So here's the transcript mapped in here, right? We can pop this up. That's the entire transcript. Here's the TikTok script. We can pop this up, right? Scenes and cuts, right? Obviously, tailor the prompt if you just want the talking script. Email. This will give us subject, the entire email, and then status is pending, right? And so as you can see in this automation, right, pretty cool, very high powered. You'll just need to tailor the prompts to make it more specific to your business, your brand voice, etc. But again, this is a foundation. Build on top of it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and utilize this automation, and I'll see you in the next one.